Welcome to Royal Conversations with Aina Brei'Yon. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling wonderful. How about you?
Amazing. First question, for those who don't know, who is Aina Brei'Yon?
I am a creator. I'm an artist, just of life, period. I do music first. That's my first passion, and I'm just me. I don't know how to really break it down, you know? I'm an artist, though.
Got you. What sets you apart from other female rappers?
Ooh, I think I'm just my authentic self, and I really don't follow a lot of trends. I do whatever feels right with me at the time and wherever I'm at in my life. So I think that separates me from a lot of female artists. I don't really do the wave, you know, just to get acknowledged.
Right.
I just do me all the time.
Definitely. Can you talk about being from Chicago and moving to LA?
Well, I'm from the south side of Chicago, born and raised. They call it the Wild Hundreds.
I think of G Herbo. He's like one of my favorite rappers.
G Herbo?
Yeah, he sounds called Southside.
South side of Chicago. I mean, that's where all of my life experiences come from. Like, everything that shaped me into who I am was me being born and raised on the south side of Chicago. And me making that move to LA was just me stepping out on faith. I left everything behind that I knew. It just took a chance. No stability behind it, none of that. Like, no real plan. I just know to go. And that green light flash, I just go.
Right. What were you seeing growing up in the South Side?
You said, what about what?
What were you seeing growing up in the South Side?
What was I seeing? Ooh. I'm from the actual hood. I know a lot of people claim Chicago and be living on the outskirts of Chicago, but I am from the actual hood of Chicago, and it's called Roseland. So I've seen a lot, you know, nothing I can really put into detail right here. I put a lot into my music. I just seen a lot, man. You know, a lot of fatherless homes, a lot of gang activities, single mothers at a young age, and just seen a lot.
I got you. How does that, I guess, motivated your career?
I knew I wanted to do something different. Like, me, at a young age, I knew that something wasn't right about everything that I was surrounded by. So I just wanted to do something different. I didn't really see too many people stepping into their purpose and doing anything that they was passionate about. They was kind of just following a path that was set for generations and generations, you know what I mean? And not really finding their true purpose in life. So me seeing that made me want, and me feeling it, I felt it, didn't know what it was at the time that I felt it, but that made me want to step out and see what that was about.
How did you get into music?
Well, communication in my household was just non-existent. Intimacy, expressing yourself, you know, expressing your emotions. So I found writing as my first form of communication to kind of let things out that was being suppressed. Because I didn't have any outlets. So I actually started off doing poetry, and then it kind of transitioned into music. Yep.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
At what point were you like, all right, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
I was 13.
Oh, wow.
I was 9 when I started writing, but 13 when I was introduced to the level of, like, going to the studio and just feeling that the way I feel, like, it gives me life. So who don't want life?
Right. Who are some of the artists that you grew up to, I guess?
Tupac, the Brat, that was my baby. Biggie. I had a lot of old school influences because my parents are older, so I was blessed to be raised in that type of household where I was introduced to music, like even from the 60s, 70s. But it was a lot of Tupac in my life. I love Tupac.
What's your favorite Tupac song?
My favorite one, all of them. Me Against the World. I say that one, Me Against the World. And then right next to that is Brenda Had a Baby, because I feel like he was highlighting things a lot of people wasn't really talking about.
Right.
So
definitely. That's beautiful. What is your favorite part about the West Coast?
Me being here. No, the weather.
Got you.
I give you that.
Got you.
We're tropical people. So
When did you move to LA?
4 years ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. What part of town are you in?
Hollywood.
Okay. That's like in the heart.
Yeah. Yeah. I get to see it all.
Right. Yeah. Is Aina your real name?
No, Marquita.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is the inspiration behind your name then?
Well, I got Aina. I was originally called Temper. And I feel like Temper, yeah. And I feel like that kind of boxes you in. As soon as somebody hears Temper, they just box you into somebody that's angry or not really approachable. So I changed it to Aina. I got it from Coke Aina. I just took off the end because I feel like I'm in my purest form right now. I could be my authentic self and find no flaw in it.
I love that. That's beautiful. You just released I Miss the Summer this year.
Yes.
What was the creative process and how long did it take?
Whew, I had to do a lot of reliving certain things in my past that damages a lot of people. So that was my way of releasing that and step into my healing process. And I know a lot of people be thinking they're alone in their story. So I actually chose to do it on that type of platform so people can understand that you are not alone in the things that you grew up in, that damaged you, that shaped you into this where we living in fear.
Definitely.
So it took me 2 months. I separated from the world, social media, everything, and just isolated myself and revisit those moments and let it out.
How hard was it to revisit?
When you really think about it, I mean, you already went through it.
Right. That's
and
a great way to look at it.
You already went through it. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the fact that I'm still not standing in it. And if you can't look back at certain things that you've been through and either laugh about it or just talk about it in a way that it doesn't hurt you, that means you haven't healed.
Right.
So me revisiting just let me know where I really stood.
Definitely. That's beautiful. I guess what is it you want fans to get from your story?
That there is beautiful life on the other side of what we've been through. A lot of people don't know how to let go.
Right.
And they don't understand that they are controlling their destination. They are controlling or in control of everything. A lot of people don't think that they are.
Right.
So they don't really even seek their own power. So that's what I want them to get, that we do have control. And you can heal.
Definitely. You say you're on a mission to change the narrative of the state of hip hop. What does that entail?
A lot of people, as a hip hop artist, they want to give you this image and they want to box you into this image and say this is all you have to represent. But we as humans go through so many different emotions. I want to talk about everything.
Right.
I don't want to be boxed in, I'm a gangster, or I'm nice 1 minute and won't slap you the next, because life is about balance.
Right. No, I feel you.
So I just want to just show that we do go through different emotions and we can express it differently. You do not have to box yourself in.
Right. That's beautiful. I guess what are some goals for yourself as an artist at this point in your career?
I just want to plant my seeds before I die. That's all. I don't really think of it as, as an artist, I just want to do this. I think about just my entire existence here. I just want to plant seeds before I die.
Right.
And it's up to you to water them.
Right. Damn. That's a statement. Are you still independent?
Yes.
Okay, cool. How is the independent grind?
I mean, you lack resources, of course, and when people don't really see, if they can't really take advantage of you, they don't really want to help you. So.
Right.
But I love it because I have full creative control. So I'm not going to say I wouldn't change it, but if somewhere feels like home for me, I would definitely do it. But right now, I love being independent.
Okay, that's dope. I respect that. Second youngest child, that's inspired by J. Cole's middle child.
Yeah.
Can you talk about his influence, I guess?
I feel like he was talking from being in between two different generations.
Right.
I was speaking from a place of my position in my family household. I'm into like numerology and stuff like that. I'm still learning about it, but I'm the 9th child out of my mother 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm the ninth child. So I feel like this is my completion. Like my soul here on this plane. I feel like this is my completion. Like this is my last go round on this plane.
Wow.
Like for my soul. So
that's beautiful. What about J. Cole's influence in your life or career?
I just love J. Cole. I love the fact that he don't do what every artist have to do in order to still sell. He don't have to really sell himself in order to sell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he has that type of life where it's like, I'm gonna go move away from everybody. I still got my privacy, but I'm still out here in the public eye.
Right.
I absolutely adore that about J. Cole.
Definitely. I'm gonna stop this audio. One sec. No, I'm getting tired. One sec. Hold on. Let me make sure this saves. All right, cool. He's not looking. Who is in your top 5?
Top 5. Ooh, tricky. Of course, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, me. I would take Lil' Kim. I have to take Lil' Kim. I have to take her?
Yes.
What? Yes, I take Lil' Kim.
That's fire. Favorite Lil' Kim song?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I have to revisit those moments. Right. I love just all her entire bodies of work. Right. I really don't know how to single out a certain, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I love her bodies of work, all of them.
Definitely. Dope. I saw your post about Nipsey. Yeah. What does Nipsey mean to you?
I connected with his spirit. I've recently got put on to everything that Nipsey was doing. Right. And I felt like that was lacking. And then when somebody gave me that information, I started to dig into him. I'm really connected with his spirit. I can't even explain it.
Right.
But I don't know. It's like, it's something about him that connects with me.
Definitely.
I can't explain it.
Definitely. How important is social media for your career?
How what?
How important is social media for your career?
Unfortunately, it has to be very extremely important due to the fact that social media drives everything. Right. Like, that can make and break you right now.
Right.
Or
Definitely.
break you. So it's important.
Right. How often are you spending on it?
I try to protect my energy as much as I can, so I can't let social media harvest my energy. Like, I just can't. So I do what I can. I can't tell you how frequently I do it, but I try to stay connected with the people who choose to support my work.
Definitely. So. Who's your favorite person to follow?
Cardi B.
Oh my gosh, me too.
I feel like she's the closest to authentic in the industry.
Definitely.
You know, she's very, she expressed herself. I love the balance there. I mean, she is a Libra, but I love the balance there. It's like, she's passionate, but she would tell you, like, my feelings are hurt, but she's hard at the same time. Right. Like, it's the perfect balance for me. I love Cardi.
Definitely. What's a normal day in the life? Walk us through.
Sitting at home, mastering my craft and mastering myself. That's normal. I know a lot of people might think that's boring, but I'm actually kind of lit. You just have to be around me to know it. But I stay in the house for the most part and just master everything about me. I don't want the world to no.
Right.
Because they will own you if you don't own yourself. So
definitely. What are 3 things you need in the studio?
3 things? Mm-hmm. I need low lights.
I got you.
A microphone and some speakers.
Okay. If you don't need not the studio
stuff. Oh, you got
stuff.
the equipment? Yeah. Okay, so give me low light. Oh, that's a good question. A vape pen.
Oh my God, I was like, I have my vape on me all the time.
And what else? Nudity.
Nudity. What does that mean?
So I gotta be naked. Vape pen and low lights.
I'm so dead. Really? That's amazing.
Yes.
That's literally the best answer I've ever got for that question. That is so epic. I love it. What would you be doing if you weren't doing music?
Cooking. I still cook now.
Okay.
I'm still working on that as well. It's just music is at the forefront, but yes, I cook.
That's amazing. Favorite song to perform in a set?
I have so many. I have this song called Temper's Room when they used to call me Temper. For some reason, my supporters just won't let me let that song go and retire it. Right. So I'm going to say Temper's Room. It brings so much energy and everybody sings it along with me.
Definitely.
It's like the best.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What's the best encounter you had with a fan?
Them actually knowing my lyrics word for word.
Right.
That was like the best encounter I ever had. Like, they make that eye connection. They say it with you. It lets me know that they connect with me. And everything that I'm saying and not just what I'm saying.
Definitely. Beautiful. Dream collab?
Do I want to collab?
Who's your dream collab?
Oh, dream collab. What is Bruno Mars?
Okay.
I don't know what it is about Bruno, but
he's fire.
I love Bruno. Love him.
Definitely. Last question. What advice do you have for an inspiring Aina, someone who wants to do what you do?
Just do it. A lot of people don't just do it. They don't step out on faith. They have no faith in themselves. So how can you have faith in anything outside of yourself if you don't have faith in yourself? You have to just do it, man. Like, it's no such thing as failure. You gain from everything that you go through just
Definitely.
by putting yourself in that experience.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, don't just be here existing. That defeats the purpose of life.
Right.
Because you're not even walking in your purpose.
Right.
Just do it. That's the best thing I can tell you.
That's motivating. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to let us know?
No, that I just love y'all.
I love it. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.